Hello everyone, our topic is on wastewater treatment in agricultural systems, and we will start with a general introduction of wastewater treatments. In many regions of the world, particularly in water-scarce urban areas where competition for water is high, wastewater is being used for agricultural purposes. Rapid population growth and high urbanization rates, increased water scarcity and agricultural water demand are among other key drivers for wastewater production, treatment, and use in several ways. Here we introduce different treatment classifications. Water treatments can be divided into preliminary, primary, secondary, and tertiary. The aim of the preliminary and primary treatment is the removal of materials that can be easily separated from raw wastewater and disposed of, such as fats, oils, grease, sand, etc. The secondary treatment removes the residual organics and suspended solids. The tertiary treatment is applied to remove specific wastewater constituents which cannot be removed by the previous treatments. The treatment has several benefits. Components found in wastewater can contain useful and valuable nutrients that are required by plants. In urban areas where alternative water supplies are lacking, wastewater is an advantageous resource because it is available all year around and is a low-cost option for farmers. It also has some risks. Wastewater contains different types and levels of undesirable constituents, depending on the source from which it is generated and the level of its treatment. Undesirable salts, metals or metalloids in toxic concentrations depending on their concentration and solubility can occur and pollute soils, crops and humans. In the following we are going to show our implementation plan based on wetlands for wastewater treatment from various case studies analyzed. Constructed wetlands are engineered systems that have been designed and constructed to utilize the natural processes involving wetland vegetation, soils and their associated microbial assemblages to assist in treating wastewater. Regarding the process, first of all, the wastewater coming from the sewage system flows slowly into the constructed wetland through the sandy substrate, which mainly serves to filter out others. The filter consists of a large vegetative planting, in this case rushes, whose roots in the sand are fed by the wastewater. The nutrients in the water are absorbed by the plants, which store them in their tissues as they grow. The treated wastewater is then discharged at the end to a receiving water body. Wetland wastewater treatment is a cheap and easy to apply method for developing countries. Running costs are quite low as the plants and soil microorganisms treating the wastewater do not need any fuel or electrical supply. The documented efficiencies in the series of case studies analyzed report significant removal rates for some of the most important undesired components in wastewater. The main mechanisms involved in this technique can be divided into three. The biological processes constitute the most important mechanism. They can be either related to the plant or the microbial activity. The microbial activity is the main factor contributing to the organic matter decomposition and performs an important function in the denitrification process of nitrates. Plants perform an important function in nitrogen and phosphorus uptake. The evapotranspiration rate is directly related to the plant uptake of water and nutrients, and therefore to the purification rate of the minerals present in the wastewater. Finally, some chemical processes are also involved, through which micronutrients and heavy metals such as cadmium, selenium, etc. are naturally removed. Different reported studies have been analyzed, which have both proved similar efficiencies in removing most of the undesired components present in wastewater. Some of the reported results are presented here. However, there are also many factors which will influence the performing of the mechanisms in this system. The nitrogen and phosphorus reduction depends highly on the system design and plant species used in the wetland and the composition of these nutrients in the wastewater. An important part of the denitrification process in the bacteria present in the soil, for which factors such as temperature, pH, carbon and nitrate content will influence the reduction rates. The removal of nutrients and toxic components is depending on various factors, biological processes, environmental characteristics and also highly varying with the particular plant species. Many countries, however, do not have access to this technology or do not have the human capacity and financial means to operate such treatment plants effectively. Constructed wetlands have become an increasingly popular option of wastewater treatment due to high pollutant removal efficiency, easy operation and maintenance, low energy requirements, high rates of water recycling and potential of providing significant wildlife habitats. Further research has been done in order to reduce the high land requirement of the system for using hybrid systems and different plant species, which are also improving treatment efficiency and enhancing nitrogen removal rates. Yeah. Even though the constructed wetland systems offers a lot of potential for the future, the implementation is very much depending on the environmental and financial factors. Future research is crucial to overcome these barriers of adaptation. Thank you.